したなか。
頼むぜ。
納豆に卵入れるのってどう思う？
やったことあるけど全然美味しいと思わなかった。
Me too よね。昨日初めてやったけど、全然まずくはないけど、なんか片方でい
らんやろ別に。
そう、本当に片方。
おい醤油せな、なんか味が薄まるんやもん。
そうそう、なんかまずいと決してまずいと思うけど、なんか互いの別に良さがなんかなくなるというか。
納豆はもう100歩譲ってネギだけやな、ほんと。
鰹節やん。
ああ、鰹節も許してやるか。
給食といえば鰹節。
給食の納豆うまかったのにな。
あれ醤油やったよね。
なんか再現できんわ。
だしじゃなくて醤油とかさ。
鰹節とかじゃないですか。
ちょっとやってみたいけどなんか違ったよね、やっぱ。
売ってない？売ってないか。最近おかめ納豆しか食わんけど分からん。
ほほほなるちゃんや。
そうなん
そうなんて言われてもちょっと困るけど。
分かんないけどそんなん言われたけど言いたい
顔完全にそうやろ。
そうなもう
でも下の名前美しくなるよ。
そう、お前さ、それは煽りすぎやろ。
何も悪いこと言ってない。何も分かんなかった。あいつの名前美しくなるって話。
それはやりすぎやろ。
卵かけご飯とか納豆ご飯とさ、なんかめっちゃうまいけどさ、食いすぎると飽きるやん。でもなんか時間経ったらまた食いたくなるじゃん。あの現象ってなんていう
の？なんなんやろ確か
に。ねえ、なんか名前ありそうじゃない？なんかめっちゃ飽きてさ、もういいやってなるけどさ。ね、なんか
カップラーメンにも入れることやろ。
2、3週間置いたらめっちゃうまい。
ありそうやな、本当に。心理学かなんかで。
なんかありそうじゃない？
説明せい。
心理学作ったのにな。
PK うまくなるために。PK うまくなるために。
やかましいわ。
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin. Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So Dida between the sticks for this one, widely recognised, as we all know, Jim, to be one of the great keepers from Brazil.
The Big Easy. For me, there was indeed a time in his career where he was considered as being one of the best, Peter, if not the very best. You don't have a career like his unless you're quite special.
Very nicely done. And he's had a hit! And that certainly packed a punch.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
The Netherlands are looking to go forward now. Thuram tries to pass it through.
ありがとう。
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
こいつはめっちゃ
They're
パス
dead.
コース。
Now it's Ibrahimovic.
やば。あ、やられた。これはまず。
Oh, that's fabulous.
ちょっとあれいけ
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. The Netherlands yet to have an attempt on goal. Well, good play on the left-hand side here.
よしよしよし。
ラッキー
Cleared without hesitation. Rodri. Crystal Palace trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
マジか負けるか
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. That is ended up in no man's land. Best. Platini is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Eto. He's picked his way through. Tries to play it through. Eto gets into a good position. That has been knocked clear. And now the breakaway. Rodri. Now McTominay. Platini with the clearance. And back in possession and ready to go again. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
最後に流したい。
Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
This is the time you need that
あー
pace.
最悪オフサイドない
Offside that time.
こっから下でいけなくて
いやー選手変わった時にあれどう
Good
すればいい
running
ん
with
や
the ball.
あの
無理やろな。
操作が
Well,
入らん
there is a look that says it all. A piercing
それは
stare.
下手すぎる。
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
あこれ
Now it's Luis Suarez. Seedorf wins the duel this time.
あー
Seedorf
ちょっと
is there to clear. Bergomi getting this one clear.
一旦やめです。あー
これ外れます
Oh, there's a probing ball. Thuram has a look and plays it forward. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
そうやろ
これまずい。なんでこれ通す。
Eto well, still couldn't find a teammate
I'm
when
back.
they had an overload in the box. All very frustrating.
And it's Michel Platini. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Leicester promptly onto that, and that is that. Suarez looking to penetrate opposition lines.
なんだかんだ0-0なんだよなおおおお
He's picked it up out wide. Oh, no joy this time. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Reflections on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. again then. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Messi, great defending, strong and determined.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
It's Luis Suarez! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's good play. Ibrahimovic! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Corner number 2 then. Leicester clears. And now a sudden chance to counter.
まあね
That's been cut out, well played.
手下げて
Lam, here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Played out to the left flank. And that was nowhere near his best.
頑張れほら
Can he get it through? Ibrahimovic. Oh, nice touch. Ibrahimovic! Now, who's going to be first to this? That's going to go a long way.
That's going in strongly.
頑張れ
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Has a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution for Netherlands.
Crystal Palace have their third corner.
Number 18, Suarez.
And he's taking no
Okay.
chances there.
ハゲとフリットかよ
Number 15,
クソ
Sado.
やなこいつら
Messi proves just a little bit too strong.
Karl-Heinz
The Netherlands have the chance to go the other way.
あれ
Number 26,
Messi looking to play him in. Nicely intercepted.
substitution.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
ハゲとフリット
Dink through.
俺が行くこいつ
And this is Messi.
ハゲ来たナイス
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Nedved.
あちゃうけどね
Out to the left it goes. Now it's Messi. Messi picks it up out wide.
来た
Maldini gets it away.
Ora.
And that's a dangerous
Sega.
ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Yes. Hey.
And there's his chance to lead the counter.
姿勢が悪かった
うわー届かんのか
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them.
ああやべ
Thuram driving on and
Bellingham
making good
volante.
progress.
ボランチです
He's free, he has got space. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. The Netherlands present their opponents with the best possible chance here, dealing with the pressure.
いやいや煽りですよこれは真ん中や
おい
マジかあキーパー立ち回ったやばい
And he's in on goal.
大丈夫だ
Looking here to chip it. There's the shot.
おい
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
点を取る。
Yet.
ベール頑張れ。
That looks a decent ball. Bale gets into some space.
ここは刈り取る。そう。
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's really well cleared. And he's there to make the challenge. Well, that is one way to stop him. Shot could be on. Now there's a fine ball. And the shot! In he goes again.
ほら。危ね
Heaved it away.
え。
Oh, she tries a shot.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
勝てるぞ。
Bergomi gets over and intercepts. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
大丈夫やろ。
Shoot!
やばい、それ
It's
一番
come
やばい。
back out to him.
さすが。
Bullet gets flagged offside.
そう思った。ハゲ
I
の
think
次
we
が
might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try
全然
again.
クロス上がってない。
全然なんかしかも全然中入ってくるしハゲ
どこに置いたのね。ウイングとかに置いてるのかな。いや、ハゲ CF、CF、メッシ、左にメッシ置いた。いや、勝ちたい。また引き分けでは終われん。
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 20, Gregory. Substitution in progress.
Collar.
どこで置いてるのか
一応ね、フォワードポジションに置いたんだけど。
Can he get on the end of this? And this is
パス。
Messi.
ファウル出ましたね。
Whistle's gone, that's foul.
なんでいいです
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lam gets it away.
3分。
飛ばそう
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. This looks pro. Can he finish? That was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
熱してくれへんねん
Thuram.
マジかそうどうも
Messi.
大丈夫やろ。
And there goes the final whistle. Frustration, exasperation, vexation,
いや
certainly
最
from
後
an
キ
attacking
ャンセル
perspective.
でパス
Neither
そうに
side
出せた
able to make an impression despite all the huff and
なん
puff.
か変に敵にぶつかってしまったせいで多
So
分
Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
なんかあと一歩な感じ
圧倒されてるの今
まあカウンターとか俺もあるからなんかこのトレジャーリンク YouTube で見たみたいなレアなやつって全然出てこない
出てこんのですよね。やば、引き分けの嵐やん、もう俺の画面。
なんかボランチが手薄だよな
マジで
やつ入れるべきか
意外と外しとくよ
しょうがに入れるか
でもヤヤトゥーレ、ビエラ、セル、セードルフ、ガットゥーズおるけど
ポンかったよなぜか
ヤヤトゥーレ入れちゃっていいやん
入れますよじゃあこれでベストがまだダリーな
まあ確かに
揃えていたことが起きてしまった。ロベカルいらんかも。
まあフォーメーションによっては使える子にかなり困る。
いいわ、外そう次で。ビエラが来るっていう、なんやねんこれ。なんで来てほしい時行こうかな。
なんでしょうね。さっきもリーダー後藤さんだけあんま変わってないはずなんだけど。
ガチめでいいやない。
いや、ガチめやったら事故る気すんな。
別にベスト来てほしいけど、別にね、なんかいろいろおるし、なんかたまにはジーコとか使ってみたい。
確かに。
クライフとかなんか懐かしいし。
ジーコはいいぞ。
なんかガチ面で、ね、バラバラに来たらおもろいし、時もおもろいし。
まあそれもそれでハリアなってるし。
毎回同じの使って飽きるし。
ガチ面一面、いや控えは別にあれとしてスタメンぐらいガチじゃなん結構ありやったんだけど
ね、もうだってそんな劣るやつおらんやろ。
次そうしてみるかじゃあ。スタメンだけガチ。
だって俺のスタメンで一番弱いのってあれおらんな。スタメンやったらおらんな。
もうみんないけるやろ。だってキーパーもだって揃っとしさ。
でもそう控えやったらスコールズとか VT が出てきてしまう。
控えはもうザコでいいってこと？
ってことね。
控えは雑魚でいいんやね。
スタメンだけがちょっとスタメンっていうかあれやなんつもうまあスタメンガチやな。つまりスタメンだけだかぶりが多いか。
でもそれもそれでいいんやない？
いやいや、その20人おらんねん。
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with...
Oh, terrible pass. Maldini calmly anticipates.
Nice.
Great chance! That
Double
should get the
touch,
job
yeah.
done. Nicely weighted ball.
Hey.
Now it's Messi. And the shot! Oh, it's come loose.
やば。
And that has been cleared. It's a pretty loose pass.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
それはまずい。
Big chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Oh, the keeper was committed the wrong way, and he could only wait and watch.
Well timed, excellent interception. That is a little undercooked. Look at the space here. Oh, that's and the finish. Oh, it's hit the
しかもメッシ当たるんかい。さっきんだよ。
great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
No one
Yeah.
will argue with that,
あ、
Jim.
そこできる、そこできる、そこできる。
Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Defending of the desperate variety.
もうドイツだよ。
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
The Netherlands have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Ajax have it back and can go again. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi. And it's Gullit. And here's Suarez.
Well, that was well positioned.
うわ、
The whistle
や
has
っ
gone
た
for
ね
a。
や
reckless
った
challenge
ね。
there.
や
No
って
messing
るわ。
about. It is
や
red.
ってる、やってる。
Well, there may be
So
some
they are
scope
still-
for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
もう真後ろから。
知らないやつの真後ろからスライディング。
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
今のさ、
Well, you might think he
Spike-
got off
Spike
lightly.
move
It's
that,
just a verbal warning.
いやー、まあいい判だよ。
That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Messi. That's good running with the ball. He's got away. Pull it. Maldini. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. And he's straight offside.
下手。 フリット、いける。
Cannavaro. Oh, easy pickings there. Bergkamp is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
あ、なんでそっ
Hot
ちや。
pass isn't the best. And it's Messi.
ほら。
Bergkamp lays it forward. Out for a throw.
しゃあないか。
Half an hour played now. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
うわ、来て、そういうこと
Ruffled
か。
a few feathers, but well dealt with.
あ、刺さった。
That is a brilliant interception.
あれ今完全に中盤の選手とディフェンダー。
Gullit. Lahm is always looking to play quality balls. Can he get it through? Suarez picks it up out wide. Lahm is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And that's definitely not his best. Kubo. Oh, good taking of. There's the shot! Oh, it's in! And surely that has won the day! He gave it 20 and some. Trashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
After 38 minutes is number
A 1-0
15.
lead established.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that has been clubbed away. And he's in safe pursuit! In for the pieces! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks when following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Also,
So that's two now without reply.
You can really see...
Real chance! Bullet gets good distance on it. There is the half-time whistle. Reflections on the first half?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing, but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Ajax have their second corner now. Luis Suarez gets it away. It's a throw-in. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Kubo moves just a little bit too strong. Corner number 3 coming up. Climbs up big! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Ibrahimovic
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan.
Always onto this. And pull it! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Pull it. The Netherlands finding their passes. Szoboszlai conjures time and space where few can. And it's Kubo. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Out to the left it goes. And they can counter here. Nedved on a charge down the left. Messi is flagged offside. Nedved. Now, can they get him away? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and
could be danger here. Decent chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
いつも結構これも速いなと思って80ぐらい80ぐらい
substitution for Ajax. Number 15, Bale. Number 8.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 20,
Ajax find a position of real strength now.
Number 7, Johan
And it's
Cruyff.
Bellingham.
Number 11, Pedri.
Maldini.
Number
The
21,
Netherlands are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Pedri. Now it's Hullet. Lahm promptly onto that, and that is that. Maldini. Threads one in. Can he finish? Goal!
ここから
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
いやー、狙いは悪くなかったと思います。
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? The defender is not giving up on this. Shot could be on. Oh, he's been caught. Messi! Oh, that is really good tenacity. Ajax get their fourth corner. Oh, somewhat off target. Roberto Carlos. He's a sharp little ball here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
あれでラインコントロールするのか
いや、下がり。
あんなガッツリ出してた
And he's there to retrieve it.
頑張れ、もう一本。あ、くそ。
Luke started better, and so did he. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Messi. Oh, beautifully shaped ball.
違う右サイド
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
頑張れ。ナイス。
です
Zanetti did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
戻ってディフェンスラインの手ですか。
He's not got that quite right.
これやっぱり抜け出したかったよあそういうそうだけ
Now
ど
it's Bellingham.
なんやろ
何やっぱり
Rummenigge.
止めてしまった
Schneider.
よし
And it's Pedri.
ほらほらほら。どけ。
The final 5 minutes.
うまいね。
やば
And he welcomes it in. Great ball, and he's in. Takes a shot. He's hits the net. As simple as you like. The outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Cruyff. Now that looks a decent ball.
どうだ
Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
あー、ごめん、
And
メー
he
ル
was
こっち
quick to react. 5 minutes to add.
頑張れ。
And it's Michel Platini.
なんでやねん
もう一本。いける。
Rummenigge. Played out to the left flank. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
No, that was never going to make it. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. The Netherlands have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. The Netherlands really did suffer.
いやいやまあまあちょっと調整がむずいっすねこのハンデっていう
日っすね。
お疲れした。
お疲れした。
お疲れした。